Here's my 1998 Corvette. These are some things I would recommend replacing if you get a 97 to through '04. Just some issues that I've had that I think could definitely help people in the future if you get this car. First thing is your map sensor. It's underneath the intake manifold. It gave me a lot of hell. Same with the crankshaft sensor. I had both of them go out at the same time, and you really start to think your car is misfiring because it starts sputtering and it won't start. It sent my whole car into limp mode. Definitely replace those if you get this car, especially if it has over like 90,000 miles. Bought mine at 96 and didn't give me issues till recently. Another thing is the fuel pump. The fuel pump really did give me a lot of issues in the beginning because just a lot of issues with not receiving fuel. So that is another thing. I have the cold case aluminum radiator. That it really helped with cooling because these cars have high temperatures. I know these ones run it up to like 212 to 220. So that's why I definitely think if you get the cold case aluminum radiator, it is thicker than the OEM one and it just improves cooling. I think with Mishimoto cooling hoses as well and an aluminum cooling reservoir just to help with cooling. But do watch out and constantly clean that radiator because mine gets shit all in it all the time. Another thing is, where is it at? There it is. It is the sensor for the AC that detects the outside temperature. If that goes out, your AC will not work. I know mine was not telling me or letting me turn on my AC for the longest time because it wasn't connecting to the car because of that damn sensor. The smallest thing can give you the most issues with this car. Another thing I recommend is your bushings. Definitely replace those. I had to replace mine on all four. They were just corroded. Like I said, I got the car such high miles. All four bushings were basically gone. Ended up going with B8 suspension and replacing the bushings with the aftermarket kind. I don't remember the exact name. You have to lube them up, inject them with oil, so be prepared to do that. It's an easy job, it doesn't take too long. And the last issue I've had with this car that really nobody likes to see is getting in your car one day, going to shift, and your shifter is limp. Basically, my shifter connecting bushing in the back, it flew off. It's a small little bushing. You can find them at AutoZone or the OEM one online, which is what I had to do because none of them were fitting. And it basically just allows, it basically connects your shifter link. So whenever you shift, you can go into gear. And couldn't do that. I had to push the car. I was literally about to leave and it just popped off. Another thing, which everybody says is a aftermarket harmonic balancer. Mine was starting to wobble. My buddy noticed that I was at a car meet revving it one day and it was wobbling really bad. So I ended up replacing that whole thing and we took it to a shop. And yeah, another thing is the K-Tech belt tensioner. This has definitely saved my ass. I had my belt fly off on me once. Not the funnest experience whenever you're going down the highway and then you lose all power. Don't recommend it. Another thing, I can't remember the exact name. Don't get a battery where if it gets rained on or wet, it like drops acidic basically pieces and it can corrode underneath here. There's a certain name for these kind of batteries. It's usually the most expensive one. I ended up going with that just that way I don't have to worry about it because the guy before me didn't. And if you look underneath this battery, there is a little corrosion, but you live and you learn. Another thing with these cars, or I have a cam and work done to the car, so I run 2050 oil in the summer and it definitely improves it a lot. I think my oil pressure sits a little better, the car runs way better, but definitely keep up with the oil changes if you're using that. I try to do one every 3,000 to 4,000 miles, usually 3, or else the car's trying to sound choppy. But besides that, that's really it for my 1998 Corvette. Some things I would repair, some things I would replace. Last thing, your window seals. Those will start to go bad. A lot of them are corroded. Mine, I know if I roll my window up, there's a gap right here and it doesn't ever hold. And water always seeps in. That's why I try to keep it in the garage. But like I said, besides that, that's just primary things I would look out for if you're buying a 97 through '04 Corvette. These are a lot of issues that can happen. at least it's happened to me, that's given me the most hell. Just replace them. Don't find out the hard way like I did. I've ended up on a flat road one too many times.